35% of Minnesota House members were elected to their first term in November.
Nick Minock spoke with two Northland House freshmen who plan to hit the ground running in St. Paul.
Naked office walls in the state office building mean one thing in St. Paul: retired or ousted elected officials.
I ran for office to get things done.
Their replacements have just moved in this week. DFL Representative Jennifer Schultz, who represents East Duluth, was elected to her first term in November. The UMD economics professor will serve on the State Government Finance Committee, where she'll try to adjust how the legislature forecasts state budgets.
On our revenue side, we adjust for inflation, but we also need to do that on our cost side. So we have an accurate picture of what our surplus is, if any.
3 floors up, newly elected Republican Representative Jason Rarick is settling into his new office. Rarick beat an incumbent Democrat in a rural swing district that spans from Sandstone to Mora. The Republican says he's encouraged by the House Republicans' focus on health care and economic development in rural Minnesota.
I think we can bring a perspective that's maybe been missing a little bit from the Republican Party, and that's really being stressed as something that's going to be important looking at greater Minnesota.
Rarick, who is a longtime electrician, is also a member of the St. Paul Electrical Union, a rare pedigree for a Republican lawmaker.
Sometimes they seem to be opposed to each other, but I'm looking forward to bringing the union perspective on some of the issues like right to work here to the Republican Party.
Both representatives say they are proud of their first week in office and they look forward to compromising with each other.
A lot of people have friends across the aisle and they go out to happy hour and grab a drink or grab lunch or dinner, and that's what we need to see more of.
Schultz says she believes the initial bill she plans to sponsor will garner bipartisan support. The first bill she signed on to support is one that would fund all-day preschool for 4-year-olds.
We'll go from there. But I'm researching right now how to save money in the Medicaid managed care program. So I'm on Health and Human Services reform, and I'm going to probably introduce some information in that committee.
I'm always going to work to try to do what I feel is right.
Rarick is pushing for a bill that aims to protect the quality of life for aging adults by retaining healthcare workers in rural nursing facilities, a bill that both sides will discuss at length in the coming weeks. In St. Paul, Nick Minock, KBJR 6 and Range 11.
The Minnesota House and Senate will reconvene Monday, where Senate Democrats plan to unveil a long-anticipated transportation bill.